Hey, Fenton. Okay, so let's look for some body language on Mr. Fenton here. So Fenton is a Corgi. So he is, come here, big guy. He's a herding dog. Fenton, this way. So herding dogs are interesting because they tend to have a really high drive. Fenton, he wants to work, he wants to do stuff, and if he doesn't have things to do or work to do, they can be a little trickier as far as dogs go. Hi, Corvus. So Fenton, this way. So let's take a look at Fenton's body here. So we'll look at his ears first. And Corgis have these beautiful satellite dish ears, just like the Frenchies do, and Chihuahuas and other breeds with erect ears. So excellent hearing, and he will move them independently of one another. So if you take a look, you can see, come here, big guy. So right now, let's just kind of watch his ears. Right now they're relaxed, which is kind of as low as Corgis' ears go unless they're uncomfortable. Good boy. And if you watch those ears, you can see they just twitch in different directions, and they twitch in different directions independently of one another. So if his ears are twitching all over the place like they are right now, while he's doing something completely different, it's a good indication that even though he's hearing and perceiving other sounds, he's not bothered by them. So that's a good sign. That's what we want to see. If both of his ears were forward, up, and stiff and facing something in particular, especially what he's looking at, that could tell us he's high arousal, high stimulation, he could react to something. So that's a time where you want to look at the environment and probably change something because the dog is uncomfortable. In this case, this dude is not uncomfortable. Hey, fella. Let's also look at his eyes. You can see with his eyes, you only really are seeing the iris, that brown part, and the pupil, the black part. You're not seeing a lot of the sclera, which is the white of his eyes. That's how you want it to be. If you see a lot of whites of a dog's eyes, it's an indication that they are stressed or fearful, because when they get stressed or fearful, their eyes open wider. You see a lot of the white of the eye as well. And then you may also see them looking at you out of the corner of their eye. They don't look directly at you or the thing. They kind of turn to the side and look out of, look at you like with their side eye. So those would all be signs he's uncomfortable. In the case with Fenton, hey fella. Okay, so now we're barking. This is a little telling. So take a look here at these ears. Fenton! Now you can see a little bit of tension in his face. So if you look at his mouth, you see the muscles around his mouth right there. Those are called facial tension lines. He is high stimulation right now. He's hearing something that's making him uncomfortable. And if we take a look at his tail, Fenton, you can also see his tail is straight up and down right now. It is not the relaxed tail that we were seeing in Corvus. Hey, Fenton. It's a very stiff high tail, and with Corgis, it can actually be harder to read their tails because most of the time they're cropped. Fenton! But you still can take a look at the base of his tail. Come here, fella. I know. And the fact that he is barking at me is also a stimulation behavior. He's high arousal, and we want to kind of clue into the situation. And why is he high arousal? If you look at that tail, it is now straight up and down. There's no relaxation in it. And now he is sniffing to try to calm himself. Okay, so now we look at the scenario. Why is he high arousal? This. So that ball he loves, but that can be a double-edged sword. He can sometimes be so high arousal with it that he gets frustrated, and that's where you get that demand barking. Come here. Sit. So take a look at these ears. Those are highly stimulated ears. Get it? And in this case, the high stimulation is because of play. If that had been out of context, if there was a stranger dog, if we were on a walk and I were to see those ears that are very straightforward, very stiff, I would know that I should be doing something differently. So that's why it's also important to look at the context. In this context, I know he's really stimulated because this is a game he likes, and it's a game that gets him stimulated. Take a look at those ears. See how they're total satellite dishes. If the context didn't make sense, if we were in a situation where we saw another dog and he was showing that body language and it was a strange dog, I would know we need to leave because it would be a sign that he could react. In this case, it's just, hey, throw the ball. I'm frustrated. So that's also why it's so important to look at the context with a dog, because the context will tell you even more about why they may be feeling the way that they're feeling. Thank you, Fenton.